Into game number 6 here to see if Seed can close it out or if MicroGamerZ can come back and tie it up at 3. And coming out in game number 6 is going to be Heiwa from Seed, one of the coolest Terrans that we've seen. Definitely like seeing those Heiwa games. We've seen it several times this season. And from MicroGamerZ is going to be the Protoss Stun.
That's right. So Heiwa, he's a 16-year-old from Boston. Started playing 1 year after the Wings of Liberty release, and he was introduced to the game by his brother. He started as the Protoss race, but switched to Terran after 2 months of playing. Troy is just drooling all over his keyboard. His favorite matchup is TVP, and his opponent this evening is going to be Stun. He is a Korean top 90 Grandmaster Protoss player. He was a Academy member for FXO Korea, then joined Love Your Girlfriend, and then Deimos after those disbanding. Once Deimos disbanded, he joined MicroGamerZ, and he describes his style as solid macro play.
Cool. Very high caliber players once again from both teams. These are some of the best we've seen in SC2CTL. Some of the most exciting matches. But going on into this game, we will see what they can pull out of their sleeves in yet another PvT. Seems like that is the flavor of this evening after those ZVZs. But it is going to be in the lower right-hand corner, being the man wearing the pink. It is representing MicroGamerZ, Stun.
And in the top left corner, trying to seal the deal for his team and ensure their placement in the round of 4 semifinals, representing Root Seed, it is Heiwa.
All right, and guys, before we get into this game, I'm going to harp on this once again. Twitter.com/chairsforgaming. We've gotten them 3 likes or 3 follows so far. They are now 7 away from 500. When they get to 500, they're giving away a chair to somebody. So if you want to win a chair, go to twitter.com/chairsforgaming as the link was posted there. Follow them. We want them to get to 500 by the end of the night so someone can win a chair.
And who doesn't want to win a free chair? I mean, come on, that's great. So only a few more follows away. If you haven't followed them yet, it only takes but a minute. You'll be entered to win one of those DX racers, and the odds aren't that bad. I mean, 1 in 500, and I'm sure that not all of those 500 are even eligible to win. So your odds are less than 1 in 500. Definitely good odds. Get on out there, give them a follow, and you'll be seeing some cool stuff.
Wow. Okay. So that's interesting. Out of Stun, he had a gas completed before putting down a gateway. It's interesting.
Early gas.
Very early gas.
What can you do with that early gas?
Just about everything. It's Protoss we're talking about here.
You get an early expansion with that early gas?
Definitely not an expansion. Pretty much everything but that. But Heiwa is going to be coming across here with an SCV. Oh, what is he? Okay. Maybe trying to juke that SCV a little bit, but the SCV of Heiwa is going to be coming in here. If he clicks on that gas, he's going to see that quite a bit has been mined. I honestly, gosh, I don't know.
He is seeing that gateway is just now finishing.
Yeah. I mean, of course, the typical gas-heavy things are a very early Stargate with Oracles or Twilight Council tech. The probe
he's going to the back here, too.
Yeah, probe is working its way back here, so I'm going to go ahead and say Proxy Stargate would be the flavor of the day here. And hopefully Heiwa clicked that gas because he would see that quite a bit here has been mined. It looks like doing math is hard, but a little over 250-ish right now. As he's going to be putting that on. This is almost, I guarantee this is going to be a Stargate. It has to be. If it's not, I'm going to be really surprised. There's a Zealot here chasing away the SCV, and the Stargate is going down. So I think Heiwa's a pretty smart guy. He's got to know that something silly is going down here as he's sending this SCV around all over the backside. Although this is a little bit more... I mean, looking back here is basically looking for a remote Twilight Council for that hidden blink tech. But if he doesn't find that, this is like seriously the most common proxy location in the world, so it's not going to take him long to send that SCV over there to find that Stargate. And
he also is building the supply depot on the corner of his base where those are going to be moving in, so he'll have it in as advanced notice as he possibly can.
He totally knows what's going on here. Oracle is going to be coming out here. The SCV coming on up is going to see it before it's even completed. Likely, if he doesn't derp on this ice pile here too long. Oh no, he's sending it away. I'm pretty sure he knows what's going on, so don't freak out, guys. I think he's going to be... I mean, I'm not freaking out. I'm totally rooting for Protoss here. Not to sound like I'm favoring Terran here at all, but nice play here. Actually sending up this Stalker and Zealot to kind of keep him busy a little bit, keep those Marines back.
Yeah, and those Marines are moving way far out of position. Even if he knows what's going on, they're not going to be where they need to be.
Oracle coming in, a little bit delayed reaction time there with that supply depot. He did have a chance to see it, but a couple shots going in. The Marines are coming back, taking some free shots at that Oracle, but he's going to have to pull back because that's too many Marines. Too many Marines. The number of Marines are too damn high.
That's right, and there's only 4 hull remaining left on that stun Oracle, so he's got to be real careful with that. The Marines did the job that they were meant to do, but it looks like Haywa's actually just going to move out. I don't know if what he's expecting to have happened there. He's leaving his workers pretty much undefended as another Oracle is moving in.
Build order win here for stun. It's looking like as these SCVs are taking quite a bit of damage, as it only is going to take 1 hit to kill at least 3 more SCVs here as they've already taken the initial damage. But also, that means that stun does not have many units back home. These Hellions taking on a Stalker Soul here, actually going to get the kill, looks like, but the Mothership Core is there, does not have Photon Overcharge energy. It looks like it just popped out moments ago, Gallegation.
Yeah, those Marines are moving up the ramp as well with a medevac, so there is a formidable force here for Haywa, and those Oracles are pretty much out of energy, so they're making their way back home as the turret is going up, but the number of workers killed is up to 17, so Haywa definitely got out of that with heavy bruises, hoping to inflict similar ones to his opponent.
And to be honest, with the number of losses that Haywa took, Stun can stand to lose a few probes here, which he is doing, and using those probes now to buffer that damage, but looks like he's going to end up getting out of this relatively unscathed. I mean, not unscathed, but in a better position than his opponent. The worker count is 9-7 in favor of Stun. He still has the Mothership Core. I really feel like Haywa needed to take out that Mothership Core in order for that to be successful at all. Those Oracles now still on the map, going to be heading across to continue to poke away. There is a turret there now in the base of Haywa, so the amount of damage will be limited. But
Haywa did do a lot more damage. I mean, he got more worker kills overall than his opponent. But as you said, the workers favor Stun at this point. But you know, those mules are a good unit.
They are a good unit, but not when your workers are not mining minerals, Gallegation.
Oh no!
There's 4 or 5 SCVs of Haywa kind of. Those Oracles didn't exactly get the physical damage done they want, but they did get the economical damage, as it looks like there was a little bit of a misclick and lost a little bit of mining time there. And honestly, when you're on 10 SCVs, that mining time is super important.
It really is. And now the probe count is just kind of skyrocketing here. He does have a second base down. The probes are up to 19, and he is chrono boosting them out, trying to get those probes back up, and he's just sending them into his main because that's what he can defend. He can't defend that other one yet, but the Oracles are not being idle. They are moving back around, and it looks like Haywa's actually focusing more on building units at the moment.
The mine, Gallegation. That mine. Be careful, Stun. Oh, there's a Viking out now, so those Oracles are going to be pretty negated, but yeah, they're just going to be flying around to maybe use a little bit of envision. Nope, looks like they're going to attempt to take a couple shots there, but these Vikings are going to attempt to corner them in the corner, but Oracles are faster. But Haywa's just in a rough position here. I mean, to be honest, Stun has got to really screw this up to lose it.
Yeah, and he's gearing up here now too. He's got the probes that he wants. He's continuing to make them, but now he's starting to build a little bit more aggressively as well. 3 Stalkers are moving up. He knows that he's got Haywa in a rough spot, although that medevac did just load up. So he's...
Yeah, I feel like that's actually going to be a little bit rough because now he has almost no army to defend.
That was going to be my next point. Is that he's taking a really wide path here too. So that army's just gone. I mean, it might as well just not exist. And here come the Stalkers. This is just not going to go well here for Haywa.
Yeah, and he definitely knows the mine is there using the I think it's Envision. I can't click on it to. I always get Envision and Revelation and
yeah,
Envision.
It is Invasion. Yeah.
To get that mine down, and that's just going to seal the deal here, taking out the supply depots. I mean, this drop is now just sort of working its way across, but there is a Mothership Core around here somewhere. Where did it go? There it is. Mothership Core likely going to be able to hold off most of the damage from this drop. There are 2 Hellions and 4 Marines, but and he's going to be able to do a warp in here also relatively soon to take this out. So this is likely going to steal the deal here for Sun. Oh, looks like he did end up losing a couple of those Marines there, and that is going to be it.
Yep, that will end the game.
The
there.
no GG is going to tie us up at 3-3. So just about the position you would hope in this phase of the game and deep into the tournaments. The winner of this match goes into the semifinals, which are going to be casted live on June 28th. So one more game, best of one, is between Seed